Hey, church family, thank you again for joining us for today's Daily Connection video. As we are talking about living a life of loyalty this week, and we have been looking at the story of Ruth, and as she is, her and Orpah up until this point are with Naomi, or actually yesterday, I guess Brother Brent would have walked y'all through 10 through 14, kind of seeing where Orpah realizes that she should go home to her family. And so today we get to look and we see Ruth's response as Naomi has looked at them and said, hey, look, I can't bear any sons. And even if I could, are you going to wait around until they're old enough to be your husbands? And then they would be older ladies. And no, you're not going to be able to wait. So go home to your people. Go home to your gods, right? And she even goes as far as to say the Lord has turned his hand against her. And so Orpah looks at Naomi. And I don't think this was like, hey, you know what, Naomi, you're right. Let me get out of here. I think this was probably an emotional moment for Orpah to look at Naomi and decide that she was going to go back to the land of Moab and back to her people. But Ruth doesn't respond the same way. No, Ruth instead in verse 15, it says in 14 it says that Ruth clung to Naomi, and then we pick up in verse 15. It says Naomi said, "Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods. Follow your sister-in-law." But Ruth replied, listen to this reply, "Don't plead with me to abandon you or to return and not follow you. For wherever you go, I will go. And wherever you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Ruth was committed to Naomi. And I think even beyond Naomi, she said that your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Ruth has seen something in Naomi, and she does not want to leave it. She is loyal to Naomi, but in the time that she has become loyal to Naomi, she's also become loyal to Naomi's God, to the one true God. We have seen this. What we're seeing here truly is Naomi living a life of evangelism, whether she meant to or not. And Ruth has seen that Naomi's God is good and has chosen to follow after Naomi, because Naomi is following after God. Wow, to have the Lord at the center of that loyalty, kind of like what we mentioned a couple of days ago, that we should be loyal to each other as believers. Why? Because at the center of those friendships and those relationships is the Lord. Author gives us a couple of questions for us to look at. The first one, why do you think Ruth was so committed to Naomi? Having looked at this whole story, starting back in verse 6 all the way up until now, why do you think Ruth was so committed to Naomi? What had Naomi done? And then the second question, when have you felt this strongly committed to someone in your life? I hope that that's an easy question to answer, because I hope that a couple of days ago you took time to call that person. But maybe take a moment, think about, when have you felt this strongly committed to someone in your life? Church family, as you do that, I want you to know that we love you and we're praying for you.